Hello and welcome back to Goblin Gaming. Today we're in a game called Yet Another Zombie Survivors. I don't know if I've actually made a video for this game yet. I've played quite a lot of it. I like it a lot. It's very, very good. It just got a new beta. Yeah, it looks like I played about 50 hours of it. It just got a new beta, and in this new beta, they just introduced a new character named the Pyro, and he's a lot of fun. So we're going to go ahead and jump on in. But before we do so, since I don't think I've featured this game before, we're going to give you a quick rundown of the systems within the game so you can get an idea of what this game is working with. So first of all, when you're playing a game, you choose a leader. Each leader has their own individual perk. Whenever you choose that leader, they get more of that perk than if you choose them as an ally. So you have a main squad leader. For instance, if I chose Ghost right now, he has a 10% chance to dodge incoming damage. And then as I'm playing through the game, I'm going to respond to SOS signals and have the ability to either promote him and get better talents for Ghost and basically free level ups, or I can recruit a second member of my squad and then a third member of my squad. So three of them run in tight compact to each other, and you get access to all their abilities and all their leader perks. But when they're not the leader, their perk is half as effective. So Huntress, instead of giving 10% crit, is going to give 5% crit. So choosing your leader has a big impact on your runs, and choosing the composition of your allies has a big effect on your runs as well, because you can see these are very core attribute stats that can affect the general focus of a run. So like CDR, healing bonus, armor, reload speed, critical chance, elemental damage. You can kind of fine tune your runs based on your squad. You also have access, of course, to all their different abilities and branching paths. So every character has their own weapon, and then the weapon can be evolved into several sub-weapons, basically. Every character has their own abilities. Those cannot be evolved in any way, but they can be fully leveled up. And then you just kind of build based on the combination of different abilities and weapons. I do think this game could benefit from some sort of evolution on its abilities merging together. That would be pretty cool. It does not have that yet, unfortunately. When you're choosing your character, then you get to choose your map. There's currently 2 maps in the game with 5 planned. The second map is significantly harder and more interesting than the first map. We'll probably be playing on that one. And then you have several game modes. You have default, you have an endless mode, you have a hardcore mode, which is basically like default mode, but harder. It's just faster and everything hits harder. And then you have boss rush mode, which is your standard, it's basically like hard mode with a million bosses in it. And this can go into endless if you want it to, which is kind of cool. And then you have one hit mode, which is the same thing. All of these can really go into endless if you want them to, other than default mode. Anything that says 10 plus minutes. So I guess default and hardcore have a set time limit. All the rest can go endless. And one hit mode, obviously, is you take one hit, you die. Now, how you unlock things within the game is kind of one of the more interesting parts. You do various achievements to unlock different things. So for instance, here, I equipped 5 items in a single run, and I unlocked the Ban Hammer upgrade, which gives us more banishes as we play. So by doing different things inside the game, 3 copies of the same item, unlocked lockdowns. Leveling up a skill to its maximum value, unlocked a potato, which is its own little Easter egg thing. You get various potato stuff and it unlocks something else, whatever. But yeah, so you can see as you do different things in the game, you unlock different upgrades within the game itself, which is kind of a cool way to do it. You also have to level up the characters in order to unlock access to all their abilities and weapons. So that's a thing too. I've just already done it on all these characters because I play this game a lot and I like it. So that's something to know. There's upgrades. So this is your standard attribute progression stuff. You have your standard things like additional health points, reduced damage, more locks, more rerolls, more health regen, more weapon crit chance. Abilities dealing more damage, weapons dealing more damage, experience multipliers. Money is the meta progression in the game, so you have a multiplier for that. Luck is in the game, so you can get rarity of different upgrades and stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of different stuff in here that you can unlock. It's a pretty cool game. There's a lot of depth to it. It's definitely worth the price. But let's go ahead and get into a run. So we're going to do Violent Wasteland with the Pyro to start, and let's just do boss rush mode because that can get kind of funny. So let's go and do that. And it's actually fairly challenging too. Even if you've unlocked the meta currencies and unlocked the full progression, the boss rush can be kind of challenging still. I think perhaps my favorite part about this game is that the graphics are pretty on point. Like, it's very pretty. Even the special effects on the talent selection is pretty. And then the music is really good too. So, this is a new system they just added into the game, which is like a passive level up system. They're talking about reworking this. It's in beta. I think they're going to move this into something else, but it used to be that you just got level ups for your character abilities. Now you get these like passives that you can level up to. I have mixed feelings on it. The passives can roll at different rarities. Most of the time you see common, sometimes you see rare or legendary. But yeah, I have mixed feelings on it. Let's grab cooldown reduction for weapon, which is going to increase the speed at which he swings, I think. There's also not a whole lot of clarity on what all the attributes do sometimes. Like, you can scroll over here, it says a percentage which will cut from the reload time of most weapons. But this weapon doesn't have ammo, so does weapon cooldown reduction affect it? I don't know. Or is that weapon attack speed, which is the speed of most weapons? But is that the speed of the animation or the speed of the time between attacks? I don't know. That's something that they should probably add some clarity to. Okay, let's go ahead and grab no pain, no gain. So as we take damage, we're going to move faster, maybe hit faster, and we'll have elemental damage. The fact that weapon cooldown is included on pain, no gain, means that it's probably an effective stat for this character. So we'll invest in that. And elemental chance. So there's our first boss right there. There's another boss. You can see the bosses have actual mechanics you have to dodge, which is kind of cool. It's not quite as crazy as Soulstone Survivors where you have circles everywhere, but in boss rush mode, it can certainly get that way. Let's take more ability area. That was a rare upgrade, so I went with that. Let's grab Molotov cocktails, throw those down. Get a few abilities rolling before we really invest hard in our weapon. And then we're going to invest really hard in our weapon. I like ability area. I like to make those circles as big as possible on the ground. Let's just max out Molotov cocktail. After we max out Molotov, we will work on our weapon, probably. This guy's weapon is really good when you get fully upgraded. So we'll take some weapon critical. It does take quite a while to level up your abilities now with all these passive levels, and I think that's the main kind of complaint with it at the moment. The nice thing is you can really fine-tune your run, though, so it's a little bit of a give and take there. A big chunk of damage. Okay, so you notice these arrows on the screen. Green is recruiting another squad member. Yellow is a artifact weapon, which will make you stronger. And they come at timed intervals. You can let them accumulate if you want to, but there's really no benefit to doing that. Just going to them and getting them is probably better because it's going to allow you to slay things quicker and more efficiently. So, kind of getting my butt kicked right now, so I'm going to do that. So firepower modifier 20% is very interesting because we're going to be doing a lot of fire damage. But each time you react to an SOS signal is those green markers. Gain 1% ability and weapon damage. It's kind of too good to pass up, but I'm going to go ahead and lock this fire thing as well because we're going to want that next. So let's grab that. Getting SOS ring as a first drop is just amazing. Let's go ahead and get a free level. 10% ability critical, sure. I don't know which of my abilities can crit on this guy, but I do know I'm going to grab the engineer, and he has a lot of abilities that crit, so that'll be fun. Let's go ahead and grab a rank of Fire Axe. Let's start leveling that up. It's going to be one of our primary damage dealers, so better to start leveling that up. I probably need to get some sort of health sustain, so through those passives, either I need to get some health regeneration, or I need to get lifesteal. Take another liberate, and I'm going to probably reroll this one. It needs some sort of extra, yeah, let's say either lifesteal or max health. It's a blue max health, but I think I probably need the lifesteal chance because I have 0% right now. So let's go ahead and grab a little bit of lifesteal chance, so we have a chance to heal back up when we hit things. It's only 0.5%, but we'll level that up over time, so that's fine. Yeah, with a little bit of health regen. Okay, we should be able to survive long enough to get our build up and rolling now. Hopefully. Fire damage modifier, yes. We can go and banish Special Snowflake, because we're never going to take that on this build with this guy. We're never ever going to reduce our fire damage with Pyro in the game, so it's just not going to happen. All of his main weapon upgrades are all fire-based. The only thing that isn't is his base axe, so let's grab 50 health. That sounds nice. Yeah, we're starting to get a little overwhelmed with the bosses right now, so we need to get some more powerful weapon stuff going on here to be able to counteract that. We'll use the mob that attacks us to attack the enemies as well. It's quite helpful. We're not going to be standing still, so that's not going to happen. Weapon attack speed and movement speed is pretty solid. Let's go ahead and just take that. Even if it only affects the rate which other characters burn through ammo, it's still an effective stat. 4 health regeneration a second is fantastic. A magnet, we needed that badly. Blowtorch is the first upgrade for our axe, so that we just evolved our main weapon to a blowtorch. Let's go ahead and grab ability duration, because we're using those Molotovs. We'll grab some ability area, because we're using those Molotovs, and we're going to grab blowtorch. I know you haven't been able to really see the Molotovs very much, because we've been moving so much, but you will eventually. Let's grab XP modifier, because we're sucking a bunch of XP. Let's grab some movement speed, because they're starting to hit us. Good. Okay. It looks like we might have stabilized a little bit there, so that's good, because we really needed to. I'm going to take another level up rather than grab another recruit, because we really need to get the Infernax going on this guy. Sure, ability duration's fine. There's a Molotov circle right there that we threw down. We just off-screened it. 3 luck or lifesteal chance. 3 luck is great, but we really kind of need the lifesteal right now. Okay, so there's a flamethrower upgrade, which is one of the 2 evolutions you can take for the weapon, and then there's the Infernax, which is the other one. I think I'm more of a fan of the Infernax, honestly, because it just hits all around you. It does so much damage. But I could definitely see the flamethrower being good. For this one, we're going to do Infernax because I really like it. I think it's dope. Look at that, it's like a fire cleave. And it gets really big once you get it fully leveled up. And you can get it hitting pretty fast. It does quite a lot of damage, especially with our fire bonus that we've got now. Grab some more ability critical. I like that. We're going to be going in a somewhat elemental ability focused build here. So, weapon damage is fantastic. We're definitely going to take that. We're going to be doing a ton of weapon damage. The engineer that we're going to take does a lot of weapon damage as well, so that'll be nice. This is going to give us more attack size on our axe, so it's just got a lot bigger. We'll steal more life when we do steal life. And then make our abilities bigger areas still. We want to make them very, very big. Especially with the engineer, we want those abilities to be huge. So that's going to be a major focus for us. And final rank of Infernax is going to give us faster attack speed, more damage. More ability duration sounds great to me. More weapon damage sounds great to me too. Okay, we got Frenzy buff. That's going to make us attack faster. Let's go ahead and start investing in No Pain, No Gain. Let's get that fully leveled up. So as we take damage, we do more things. So it makes us stronger the weaker we get, basically. If that makes sense. Let's take more ability critical chance. You don't see that super often. You see critical damage a lot, but not chance. Let's go and reroll that. I'll take weapon cooldown reduction for more attack speed, essentially. No pain, no gain. Let's go. that's capped out now, so we won't see that pop up as an option anymore. That's the other bright side to fully leveling things up. They become things that are no longer there, you know. Ability cooldown, we're going to take that every time we see it. It's a hard stat to find, so it's pretty important to grab when you do find it. Again, I think they're going to work that system out of the game, so it's here for now, so we'll use it. Let's go ahead and grab Makeshift Bomb. This is like a decoy talent. Throws a dynamite on the ground. Enemies run over to it and try to hit it repeatedly, fail to do so, and then eventually it blows up on their face. It's kind of fun. Let's grab some more health regen. I'll take that. Grabbing as much sustain as possible because I probably won't grab the medic. I'm going to probably just try to heal through passives. Grab some movement speed. We're going to go in on this elemental concept. So we're going to do engineer for sure. And then I haven't decided if I'm going to do ninja for the dodge chance and the decoys, or if I'm going to do huntress yet for the crit chance and the elemental arrows. Because the freezing action of the elemental arrows is actually pretty significant. And the huntress also has a decoy, so either way I'm going to have a decoy. It's just, do I want to go more in on abilities or more in on weapons, really, is the question. It's going to depend a little bit on the passive upgrades we get. Let's grab even more health regen. We want to get that relatively high. Just because if we're not grabbing medic, we're going to need a good amount of sustain to make it far in this matchup. I want to see how far I can take boss rush mode because I haven't really pushed myself on it yet. So this will be a first attempt at pushing, and it'll be the first attempt you guys see of this game. So there you go. Vampire Survivor is great with lifesteal chance and lifesteal value. That's quite a bit of both of those. I mean, you've seen that we're getting 0.5 and 0.25 upgrades. So 1.5 and 1.5 is pretty massive. Master Sword is a lot of weapon damage, but you lose cooldown on both. So I don't know if that's worth it. We're going to grab Vampire Survivor for sure. Critical damage 5%. It's blue. I'll take it. Okay. Now I'm actually holding my greens at the moment because I want to get leveled up on his abilities before I recruit another person. So my green arrows, I'm actually purposefully holding those at the moment. I'm not recruiting or liberating because, well, shit, I'm dead. Well, that was short-lived. All right. Let's try it again. Maybe we will take medic. Didn't seem like I had quite enough sustain there. Okay, let's take two. Take two. It's only 17 minutes in. It's a relatively short video. Let's go ahead and give it another shot. This will probably be a long video if I get good on this run going, but if I die again, we'll just end it there. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Healing bonuses. Sure, sounds good. Alright, I dig it. Let's grab... I'm of a mixed mind here. I think that the weapon is the most important thing. So let's just focus on that, on this guy. And then let's grab the other stuff as it comes. And we'll grab a secondary team member sooner rather than later this time around. So we'll just fully level up the Infernax, and then we will... Yep, maybe we'll do the Flamethrower. Maybe we'll just live on the edge here, because the Flamethrower does have ammo, so weapon speed should affect it as well. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Let's give the Flamethrower a shot. You guys saw the Infernax. It's really cool. It's extremely strong. It hits for thousands. Let's go and give the other one another chance now. Let's grab lifesteal value. We don't have lifesteal chance yet, but we will soon. Cooldown, sure. Sounds good. Blowtorch, let's go. Flamethrower is essentially Blowtorch with extra range. So it's the same kind of concept. It doesn't get a whole lot wider, it just gets longer. I don't know if it can crit though is the problem. So I don't know if that's worth investing into. So we'll grab lifesteal value. Okay, there's our first weapons crate. Let's see what we get. I doubt it'll be as good as it was last time because SOS Ring is like literally a perfect start. Like you can't ask for better than that. it is the best item you can get as your first item, because it scales infinitely, and the earlier you get it, the better it is. So, a little sad I threw that run away by not paying attention. All right. Vampire Survivor early could be pretty good, though. We could go all in on weapons instead of all in on abilities. I'm trying to think of who we would go if we went all in on weapons. We'd want something elemental. Maybe do medic for the sustain, and then probably engineer for the laser. I think the laser has a elemental affix. I'm not sure though. Let's take Vampire Survivor instead. It's a safe bet. Gives us some sustain until we get medic too. I don't think medic is our first pickup. I think medic is our last pickup. I'll take a little bit of dodge. That's a hard stat to get. Yeah, I think I'm going to do engineer, medic, and pyro. We will still do abilities, because I really do want to try an elemental run. So ability critical chance 5%. I'll take that for sure. I won't grab him yet because I need to get flamethrower online, but I should be able to grab it on the next SOS, I would think, because we'll have flamethrower before the next green SOS. Let's grab this weapon crate. Weapon critical chance, weapon critical damage. I don't know if the blowtorch can crit, so I'm not gonna grab this. More rerolls is always good. Money doesn't matter to me at all because I have everything unlocked, so let's banish that. And let's reroll. 10% elemental damage sounds great. Let's do that. We're going blowtorch for all elemental, so we're in on it. Trying to tell if it crits. I think it does. Yeah, it does crit. Okay. So we can invest in crit chance and crit damage with fire. Good. I wasn't sure if the elemental stuff would be able to crit, but it looks like it does. It doesn't look like the dots themselves crit, but the initial impact, I think, does. Armor is just straight up damage mitigation. It's 1% armor is 1% damage mitigation. So I feel like that's actually pretty good. Ability critical chance. I like the idea of getting lots of critical chance on both weapon and ability. Oh, the dots can crit. I just saw a 34 crit. $151 crit. Okay, good to know. So the dots can crit. Alright, so Infernax, magazine size 3, reload time 2, damage per second 200. So 203 and 2 are the base stats. So cooldown would be the reload time. Let's grab more critical chance. Actually, it looks like it's doing a good amount of damage. It's not as bursty, it's just sustained damage instead. It's pretty good for when you're kiting, it looks like. We're not really obsessing with picking up all the experience because we will get magnets as we play. It's pretty common in this game, so we can kind of just move around as we need to. Critical chance versus critical chance. I'm gonna grab weapon critical chance. It's more relevant at the moment, so... Alright, let's grab a recruit. Engineer. Nice. Okay, there's our first squad member. I couldn't stay. I would have died. Let's grab taser upgrade. Start working on his weapon. Ability critical sounds nice. Lifesteal chance. Let's just grab some passive life regen. We don't have any of that really, so seems good. Let's grab electric turret so we start getting some ability damage out on the field since we've invested in it a little bit. 10% XP is great, especially because we haven't got our first magnet yet. Go and grab this weapon chest, see what we get. Picking up power-ups regenerates 50 health and instantly reloads your weapon. That's pretty good because there's a lot of weapon power-ups out there in the world. Golden Key grants a chest for item chests to be loaded with experience gem in addition to their content. This chance amounts to 5% for each stack of this item. 5% chance for extra experience when you open up an item chest. Have to be a lot of experience for that to be worth it. Let's grab power pickup. Instant regen of health and reload of weapons. It's really good. Money doesn't count as power pickup. We're talking about like the shield, the lightning bolt, and the star. We're talking about that. Weapon cooldown reduction. Let's grab that. Yeah, a little bit crazy up in here. Grab energy shield. That'll help keep us alive a little bit. %, weapon critical. Damn. That's amazing. 2.5 cooldown reduction. Just get those reload times as low as possible. Grab some more energy shield. More weapon critical. We're getting a lot of weapon critical chance, so that's good. We're really getting that leveled up. We're up to 30%. Let's grab lifesteal. We'll have to start grabbing crit damage eventually, but Hazer. At a certain point, we'll probably ban weapon critical chance once we get up to like 60% or something, but if we last that long. I like ability duration with this team. Grab a free level up. More ability damage sounds fine. And start scaling that a little bit. More flamethrower. Okay, so it's 200 to 250. Double the magazine size. So 25% damage increase. 50% capacity. Same reload. Okay, that's a pretty significant buff. CDR for abilities. Let's go. Quick heal and reload, because that was a power-up. More CDR for abilities. Still haven't seen a magnet. They're usually super common. Alright, Pocket Watch. Increase the duration. Picked up buff power types by 0.5 for each stack. That's pretty decent. 7 health regeneration while we're moving. That's great. Every charge of lockdown, reroll, and banish now has a chance to not be consumed. Interesting upgrades. Let's go stretcher. I feel like we still need a little bit more health regen because we're waiting a while to pick up medic. Alright, flamethrower up to 300 and less reload time. Okay, that's fine. So our flamethrower is now max powered, essentially. Wasn't able to get that upgrade. We'll circle back. I think we're going to need a little bit more movement speed. 2 health regen. I'll take that. Yeah, I think we're going to need more movement speed, or it's going to take too many hits. 4 weapon cooldown. 3 level. Another rank of electric turret, sure. Sounds good. Grab some more armor. We're taking a lot of damage. I don't see any magnets yet. Oh, there's a magnet. We can go down and grab that. Elemental damage. Yes, please. Yeah, so the blue on the bottom right there is a magnet. There it is. That'll give us a big power spike, which we kind of need right now. 5% ability critical damage. Sure. Let's do Tesla weapon level up. Weapon damage. Movement speed, yes. Thank you. Energy shield. Make that bigger and better. Weapon attack speed sounds fine. More XP. I guess I'll invest in pain, no gain, no pain, no gain. More healing bonus. A good amount of dodge chance. Alright, that was a lot of levels. I'll take it. Let's see if we can get a little bit of death on these bosses here. See if we can get them knocked down a little bit. So that they stop accumulating quite so much. A little bit more movement speed. I'll take some luck. We don't have any of that yet. There we go, boss down. Another boss down. See if we can get a third boss down before we grab the next upgrade. There we go. Okay. Let's move over. Tesla, I'm going to try to grab that power up before it disappears. Nice. Gave me a little bit of health too. We actually took a lot of damage there, killing those bosses, so we need to kind of back up for a second to heal up, and then we'll grab those upgrades. Grab that. Power up. Nice. Dodge that stuff. Alright, let's grab this up. 5% ability cooldown reduction, that's pretty good. 5% ability damage is pretty good. Now I both put health pickups when at max health, and gives you a damage buff. Interesting. Magnets give you a bunch of health back, that's cool too. Let's grab ability cooldown and ability power though. Okay. Weapon crate down there, I dig it. Weapon attack speed, sounds good. Weapon damage, weapon attack speed, 200 points of HP for each food, and health regen by 1 for each food. For each 200 points of HP, increase health regen by 1. So our current health is at 1250. That's 6 health regen. That's okay. It'll scale the more health we get. It's not bad. I think I'll take that. It'll give us quite a bit of sustain. If we get medic, it's going to amplify all the healing we have. So we could become nigh unkillable. Potentially. Some of these weapon chest things are new to the game, so I wouldn't be surprised if some of them got tweaked because they seem a little bit too strong. Like that one I just got is really strong. With the ability to also passively level up your healing. Take the free level. More health regen. Weapon critical damage, sure. Alright, do we want Blaster? It looks like that does have an elemental aspect to it. I assume Laser does too. Guess we will never find out. Blaster it is. You can kind of see the blaster shots he's firing out there. They do electric damage, it looks like, as they travel between enemies, and then they explode for a burst of electric damage on impact. I think I'm going to turn down the sound effects in the game, though, because I like the music more than the sound effects. There. Much better. That way we don't have the constant pulsing of the gun really being super distracting. More weapon crit, I'll take it. Let's make that blaster even better. A cheat death. But then it reduces your max HP by 50%. Oof. A lot of extra experience. 25% is pretty significant. I'll take a slight nerf to damage for 25% experience. That's 5 of these upgrades. Yeah, more attack speed sounds fine. I don't really do ice damage, but the max health is tempting. Whenever you pick up money, it doubles your pickup range. I don't know if that's really necessary because you get magnets. Excuse me. And experience doesn't disappear. We'll just grab the max health. It also gives us another 1 regen too, because that puts us up to 1300. So it seems like it's worth it. Ability critical, yes please. Yeah, we're sustaining health-wise pretty well now. So that's good. Grab some more no pain, no gain. So when we do take hits, we can heal it back up by attacking faster. You can really feel it when it's in effect too. I will definitely say that. Invincibility after hit, 0.15 seconds, that's kind of cool. And 5% armor, yeah, that's really good. This is 10% weapon damage, 10% ability damage, but you lose health and armor. I don't like that. Don't like that. More max health, sure. Ability damage, alright. Let's go grab... I think we probably want to go grab another teammate somewhat soon, but maybe we need to level up our abilities a bit more before we do that. So we get less choices, you know? More meaningful choices. 2.5% ability damage is pretty good. More ability critical or more weapon reload? Let's do ability critical, that brings us up to an even 20%. Final rank of blaster, nice. a little hard to tell how much it's hitting for because so much is going on the screen right now. I like EMP grenades. They do quite a bit of damage. Looks like it's hitting for like 700 when it crits, so that's pretty good. Grab some more weapon damage, or weapon critical. Yeah, I think the Infernax would have been stronger, but, you know, it was worth a try. Let's lock in hit tracks, because I want that too, but let's grab solar panel for weapon cooldown and ability cooldown. More electrocution. Will periodically just explode for electric damage in the area around us. It's pretty cool. 2.5% dodge, I'll take that. We might have enough self-sustain that we can get by without using the medic like we wanted to. Honestly. But if we grab medic, we might be invincible. So I don't know which is the right choice. I don't know if I want to have a run that lasts absolutely forever, but it'd be interesting to see if I could. Grab another rank of electrocution. Hit tracks. Oh, magnet. Yay! Weapon critical damage? Sure. Ability critical damage? Sure. Weapon damage and weapon attack speed? Sure. And I'm dead. Okay, guess I should grab medic. Alright, well this is yet another zombie survivor. It's a pretty fun game. I would definitely recommend checking it out, guys, if you haven't already. Make sure to like, favorite, share, subscribe, and leave a comment down below, and we'll see you guys later. Bye, y'all.